Hi guys, and welcome to my neighbor's backyard. I think this is technically not our property. You know what? I'm here. I'm in a tree. I don't know how I got here, but I am in a tree. You can tell I'm in a tree because I'm standing on the branches and not the ground. The ground is over there, and my feet are right here. I wanted to make a video. I also didn't want to make it in my room, so now I'm in a tree. People who saw the cast video might recognize that tree as the one Graham was hiding behind. Point of reference for where I am. The tree's over there. I am in this one. This is where we started the shoot, which you can't see. I had to flip the camera around. This is where we started the shoot, this branch. Melody and Paige were back here, and Jessa and I were walking through those trees to that one to do that fun opening shot. I should get down off of the tree so I can properly tell you what I've been up to during this quarantine. I'm gonna try and get down the tree one-handed. I honestly don't know how I ended up here, but we'll see how this goes. There's a good reason why I didn't climb trees when I was younger. Oh, I'm down off the tree. Somehow, Playbills is still happening. So that's a thing that I started. I did my audition on Tuesday. They were due on Thursday, but I did them on Tuesday because I'm just awesome like that. So I auditioned for two of the Playbills, which means I did 4 audition tapes. Oh, that's another stick. 4 audition tapes. Where was I? By a stick. One of my friends is doing a playbill that she wrote called One Last Verse, and it's really good. And I read it and I really liked it. It's like, I want to be that one. There was one character that I really wanted, so I did an audition tape for her, which if I'm gonna put anything in, it will be right about here. I'm running out of excuses. And then I decided, that was the only character I wanted. Gina was the only character I wanted to be in that show. Do I want to go down there? There's like a divot. It's a hill. I don't want to go down there. I'm going to turn around. So I decided that I would also put in an audition tape for another character just to show what else I could do. And that other character, her name is Alice. So I did those two. Actually, I did those 2 second. I'm telling the story out of order. I read another script. Well, actually, I read them all and then I auditioned. Just assume this is out of order. After I auditioned for those 2, technically before, but we're not talking about that, I auditioned for my other friend, Melody's playbill, called something like Edgar Allan Poe's Murder Mystery Dinner or something. And I read it and was like, you know what, if I want to be a character in this one, I want to be Emily Dickinson. And I also decided to show range, to put in the monologue of another character too. Her name was Annabelle Lee. So I sent those in, and then I waited. I overthought and overanalyzed, and like over anything you can do, I need to find a way to get out of this without going through the poison ivy. All of Wednesday, all of Thursday, not all of Thursday, a good chunk of Thursday. At maybe 10:30, I got Snapchat from Jessa telling me to check my email, and I was very happy with the role I got. I got Gina. She's the female lead of One Last Verse, which is Jessa's playbill. Oh, I'm out of the woods, kind of. Hold on. Now I'm out of the woods. The Playbill's adventure is not quite done. So, apparently, there were 2 pages. Oh, it's starting to rain. I should go inside. Apparently, there were 2 pages on the document that had the cast lists and everything. And I only saw 1 page. So I didn't see the second page telling us that our first rehearsal was at 3 o'clock on Friday. So at 3:03 on Friday, I was watching Love Never Dies, and I saw a text from Jessa saying, "Where are you? We're all waiting for you on the Zoom call." And I thought, crap, I didn't see that there was a Zoom call. So I went, I told her that I would be a minute, and Zoom does not like my computer. So it took like a full 5 minutes to get on the call. And then when I got on the call, like 3 people's audio was acting up. So we just talked on Google Meets, Google Hangouts actually. and that's how we did our first run through. We're doing the point system with rehearsals and stuff. If you don't know what the point system is, too bad. Somehow I got 10 points. I think I got 5 points for good line delivery on something. The document did not specify on what. I got another 5 points for not knowing how to pronounce the last name of the author of Wrinkle in Time. I saw it and it's like, this is just a bunch of letters. So at the point where my character says the last name of the author of A Wrinkle in Time, she is very urgent. And so I said like, Magdalene, and then I yelled in my room, I don't know how to pronounce this, I'm just gonna go through. And everyone laughed and we kept going. That was kind of the vibe of the first rehearsal. Laugh, lose your spot, keep going. It was a fun first rehearsal. I had a really good time. There's 8 of us involved in that playbill, 2 directors and 6 actors. I'm just kind of walking around my property right now because I don't want to go back inside. But that was my Playbills adventure. It's starting and somehow we're gonna perform it? Question mark? Maybe? I don't know. It's something that I was looking forward to a lot because Jessa was telling me about the playbill pretty much all year and told me that I was a wanted person, and I was like, yes! My 3 dreams of being an actress at South Christian High School have all come true. I've had a significant part in a play, I've had a solo in a musical, and I've been argued about in playbills. So, all of my dreams came true this year, and it was really, really nice. I have one other quick thing. Last night, I made some sort of fudge, and I have some pro tips for when you're making fudge. First off, make sure you use sweetened condensed milk instead of evaporated milk. Second off, if you happen to accidentally use evaporated milk, trust me, I'm not speaking from experience at all. For every cup of evaporated milk, if you boil in a cup to a cup and a quarter of sugar and boil it until it's all mixed together, then you'll kind of have sweet condensed milk. Pro tip, do that. It doesn't always completely work. So you might just end up with a big melted chocolate bar with kind of sweet condensed milk and butter. So if that's what you want, you can make it, but it's not what you want. This is where I died. Rip Caitlin. This is the ground where I bit the grass. Making the cast video was fun, guys. If you do happen to make maybe fudge, it will not set. You just kind of get 3/4 set kind of fudge. It's all right. I think Mom threw mine away, even though it was fine. You had to eat it with a spoon. This is where we did the end credits. That was fun. The analysis of everybody's smiley face, which is not something that any of you interns would understand, but something that if the cast video people are watching this, they would understand it. That was a fun time. That was my Playbills adventure and my fudge adventure. I'll never mix sweet condensed milk and evaporated milk up again. I'm only going inside because my headphones died and I can't go sing in the tree anymore. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time. We'll see you all when I can see you all.